The theater department is one of the largest in the South and was recently mentioned in a New York Times article. Students say that the Texas State Theater Department is a step above other schools because it treats their students as individuals. Musical theater major Cole Harrell appreciates his professor's different approach to teaching.
My favorite thing about this school is our individualization. I feel like a lot of schools, they sort of have a mass approach, and they have cookie-cutter mold people, and every graduate is sort of the same.
The program is run by industry professionals who provide students with a real-life perspective to show business. Publicity coordinator Jeremy Torres says having professors who've had first-hand experience makes all the difference.
We have Caitlin Hopkins, who is from, she's worked on Broadway, she's worked professionally, she has many connections still in New York City and Los Angeles.
With so many industry contacts and a new performing arts center set to open on campus in 2014, the theater department will likely thrive for many years to come. For Bobcat Update, I'm Kelsey Kearns.
The Latino Student Association held its annual Cesar Chavez celebration yesterday, honoring the civil rights activist with dinner and a movie. One goal of the event was to promote diversity and to highlight Chavez's achievements. A brief biography of the icon and his accomplishments was followed by a catered buffet and a screening of a documentary titled The Longoria Affair. The award-winning documentary tells the story of a family who is not allowed to use the town's only funeral parlor to bury their son, a Latino soldier killed during World War II. The refusal caused a national outrage. Texas State senior Nathan Salazar says it's important to honor Chavez.
He represents a legacy for not just Hispanics or immigrants or farm workers, but for humanity in general.
The Cesar Chavez celebration is the largest event held each year by the Latino Student Association.
Yeah, I believe that if it weren't for this event, some people probably would never know who Cesar Chavez was or what he did. So through this event, we offer a little bit of an education behind him, as well as show things that he's done for our community.
With food and festivities, the Latino Student Association brought together a multicultural campus in celebration of an American hero. Cesar Chavez led a historic civil rights movement for the working class that is still an inspiration today. For Bobcat Update, I'm Douglas Bloom.
Last week, the Extreme Sports Club brought the Human vs. Zombie game to campus. Popular on hundreds of other college campuses, this is the first time it's been played at Texas State. Students wearing bandanas and carrying Nerf guns represented players, and while gameplay was restricted during the day, at night it came to life. Zombie players wear the bandanas on their head or legs, while human players wear the bandanas on their arms. If a zombie tags a human, the human then starts playing for the zombie side. The ratio of humans to zombies is tracked through the official Texas State page on hvzsource.com. Sophomore Ryan Elliott creates the missions for each team. Elliott says a number of endings were possible for the game.
The game has two possible endings. Zombies have to feed every 2 days or tag a human. So if the zombies die out, then the humans win. Or if all humans get tagged, then the zombies win.
Each night, missions are assigned and meeting places are scheduled. If one side completes its mission first, the other side is penalized. Freshman Trevor Smitherman says he started the game as an original zombie.
Everyone else you go on the little player list and it shows them as when they got converted, and mine just says OZ. And it's kind of cool to be able to say that.
Players immerse themselves in the game, taking refuge in dining halls, which are designated safe zones. However, freshman Cole Burris says he's been targeted on the way to class.
I ran into a zombie trying to get to class today. He snuck up behind me, but some random person just yelled at me and said, "You've got a zombie behind you," so I turned around.
After a week of playing, it was announced that the zombie side proved victorious. Humans vs. Zombie game may be over this year, but Elliott and his players hope that this will become a yearly tradition at Texas State. For Bobcat Update, I'm Louise Armstrong.
Texas State's radio station KTSW has announced its lineup for Mr. Fest, which is the station's annual music festival. This year, the festival will take place on April 29th and 30th. At 7 different locations in San Marcos, including the new Texas Music Theater that we just told you about. Vendors and family-oriented entertainment will be set up on the lawn of the Hays County Courthouse. Entrance to all events will be free of charge.